Hi guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel, specifically today's live stream. My name is Glory Elijah and this is Frankie speaking with Glory. First of all, I just want to apologize for the impromptu live stream. Usually on my channel, we have this live stream every Saturday by 3 p.m. West African time or 1500 WAT. But today's one is quite impromptu and it was very, very necessary for us to have this live stream today. We're talking about the Gulder Ultimate Search show, specifically about Mfon Essin, aka Mikel's impromptu eviction from the show on Sunday. That's about 2 days ago. So we all know the story. I did a review about the show's episode already. Um, it was alleged or claimed that Mfon actually threatened a fellow female or a fellow contestant. Okay, all right, so it was alleged that Mfon actually um, threatened a female contestant, that's Esitima. Now, the reason why I really wanted us to have a conversation with Mfon virtually or one on one is because I started watching the Gulder Ultimate Search show this season. And the first ever quarrel that happened was a quarrel between some of the females that went to have their bath at the back of the camp, and then a particular male contestant was passing by with a lantern, and so all the females were upset that why would you pass by with a lantern whilst we are having our bath. So we heard the altercation quite clearly, right? I heard what the females said. We also heard the guy's own explanation. So it was a case of both parties giving their own narrative. So we heard what happened. We knew who was at fault. We knew who was in the right. Now, the second other quarrel we have seen so far on the show is a quarrel about food, which happened, I think, the same day that Mikhail's own quarrel happened with Esitima. So it was about food. This person does not like chicken pepper soup with yam. The other person, they like it. So that was the other quarrel. We heard what both parties had to say. Both parties, they had room to explain themselves. However, when it got to Mikhail and Esitima's own quarrel, we heard mostly what Esitima was saying, which was mostly her blasting Mikel, but we did not really hear most of the things that Mikel had to say, especially when they went to the place of the talking drum, when the host, Toke Makinwa, was asking Mikel to narrate his own part of the story. So he was in the process of talking and he was shut up. He was told to stop talking. And then Esitima was asked to narrate her own side of the story. And for me, the way she narrated the story, I felt like there was something missing. So let's paint a scenario like this. Two people are having a heated argument, and so one person is shouting, "You're mad! You're stupid! You're crazy!" Hey! And then later they ask the person, "Okay, what happened?" And the person would now say, "I only told him, are you okay? Why did you do this?" So for me, that was the way Esitima narrated her own story, which was quite different from the brief clips that we saw. So at that point in time, I felt like there was something fishy going on, and it was alleged or claimed by four other contestants that Mikel outrightly said to Esitima that I will kill you. Watch your back inside the camp, watch your back outside the camp, as we heard from that video. And so, guys, I'm wondering, like, okay, so there are about 17 contestants as at that Sunday in the camp, and only four people heard Mikel threatening Esitima's life, threatening to kill her, threatening to deal with her inside the camp and outside the camp. And the fact that we did not really hear everything 100% from Mikel, I felt like, okay, I should reach out to him. He should come on here and tell us his own narrative of what happened exactly. Hopefully, when Esitima comes out of the jungle as well, I would look for a way to reach out to her so that we can also have a conversation with her. But for now, Mikel is out. He was evicted as a result of those threats that was alleged that he said. So I have Mikel here already. Let me see if he's in the backstage. He was actually here already. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm gonna have to reach out to him again. So hold on, guys. I'm trying to reach out to him again so that we can have him online. All right. for me, I just felt like there was something fishy. And another reason I forgot to add, another reason why I had to reach out to Mikhail was because the trolling had actually started, right? So on the Gulder Ultimate Search official Instagram page, they had put up this same clip that I played here, and I went through the comment section, and it was crazy. It was crazy. A lot of people were dragging this young man. A lot of people were saying all manner of hateful comments to him, and I'm not the kind of person that is very, very much in a hurry to draw conclusions, except I have my facts right. So I had to reach out to him, right? Because he said something that was very, very interesting. He said it was all a conspiracy. He said that how come 17 contestants were in the camp and they did not interview other people. Instead, they went ahead to interview people he had issues with in the camp. And that kind of made some kind of sense to me because it's quite natural that if you have issues with people and they question those people about you, they might not really have something good to say about you. So I felt like, okay, something is not really, really right about this whole situation. So um, let's see. I'm still trying to get him online. He was actually here earlier. We spoke briefly, but he's trying to log in via the link I sent. So I'm trying to still get him online. Um, 1 second, guys. He's going to be here shortly. So basically, I just want him to tell us exactly what happened, narrate his own story. Let's hear how it all happened. Because we, the viewers, we are at the disadvantage of not knowing what happens exactly in the house, rather in the jungle. Look at me saying in the house. This is not Big Brother. In the jungle. We only get to watch the show on Saturdays and Sundays. And those days, what we get to see most of the time is either the contestants cooking or engaging in one task or the other. We do not get to see how they cohabitate in the jungle. We do not get to see how they interact with one another, very well. So I thought we should hear from the horse's mouth. Um, 1 second, guys. So whilst we are waiting for Mikel, I would love to hear your comments the about the whole issue, guys. Let me know what you think. Oh my God, look at me. I even forgot to welcome all of you. You all are welcome, please. I'm seeing Precious Dennis here. Thank you. Faith Ocholi said GUS can clear this by showing the entire clip. Exactly, yes, exactly. They can clear the air by showing the entire clip. I wonder why they did not show the part where they said Mikel said what he said. That was actually my worry, that you should have at least gone ahead to show that part to balance everything. But now we got to hear the bulk of what Esitima was saying, which was mostly her hurling insults at Mikel, but we did not really hear the part where Mikel said that he was going to kill Esitima. And that's the reason why we're here today. Idara said the guy was actually troublesome from week 1, so I am inclined to believe we're going to be adding him shortly. Hi, Mikel.
Hi, good afternoon.
This is much better. I love the clarity of this video. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you
Chin up,
very much.
chin up, okay? Chin up. So first of all, let me set your mind at peace, okay? This is a no judgment zone, okay? What we like
Yeah,
to do on Francis Security Glory Elijah is we like to dig up the facts. We like to say it the way it is. We give
yeah,
factual, accurate information, all right?
yeah,
So, as I told you backstage, you are here to give your own narrative of what exactly happened. Because
yeah,
us, the viewers, we don't know what happens in the jungle. The only thing we get to see is the edited version that is summarized into, let's call it 45 minutes on
yeah,
Saturdays and Sundays. So you are the one that is actually involved in this situation. And we heard Esitima's version on the show, but we did not really get to hear your version 100%. And I have gone over that particular episode over and over and over again, trying to hear the part where you said that you were going to kill her, but I did not hear it. Right? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just start asking you questions from the top and then try as much as possible to be very, very transparent and honest, all right? And the reason
yeah,
I'm saying that is because the organizers, they did not show us any clip at all where you said what they are accusing you of, what they are alleging. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to be careful to say it the way it is, so that if any clip emerges from anywhere at any time or any day, it's going to corroborate with what you're going to say right now. Do you understand?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So first question I want to ask is, what is your relationship like with your fellow campmates? What is your relationship like with them?
I don't know. Are we live now? Is everyone
Oh yeah, we're live. We're live.
okay? Everyone is
We're
alright.
live.
All right. My relationship with them, actually, we are all cool. Actually, a very to be sincere,
So you need to
I'm
speak
not
louder. Maybe you should get your earpiece closer to your mouth.
okay.
Okay.
Can you
All
hear
right.
me better now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm actually before now. I think I was a very selective person.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Am I sounding better?
Okay. Yes.
I'm sounding better now, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think my network is very bad over here. I don't know what's wrong, but I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
All right. As I was saying, before now, I'm actually a very selective person. Like I have to look at you and understand what you represent before I come closer to you. Okay. To avoid any kind.
Mikel, I think your network is really bad. So man. Can you try and increase the volume of your gadget? Yeah. Try first of all increase the
I
volume
think.
of your gadget.
All right. Is it better now?
Okay, okay. So you try to be more audible, all right? You try to voice out,
Yeah.
project so that we can hear
Yeah.
you.
All right. No problem. So as I was saying, I was actually a very selective. And, like I need to understand what you represent before I come closer to you. But at the end of it, almost everyone in the jungle, they were very cool. They are cool people. They are nice people. Okay, but then on my own, I try my best to avoid any kind of alteration. So because of that, I was a bit selective. I know the kind of people I was relating with closely, like Ishmael, Upeyemi, Chidima, and then Odudu, and then to some extent Tosin. Those are my people. People like Harry Louis because I understand their mindset. I'm a very straightforward person. I hate injustice and hate all kind of dirty politics. Where they were they have they always try to stand for everyone. But then, some other person they just see like a game. It's a game we are coming here, we have to play it and make sure we win. You grab. But these guys and myself, I think we have a different mentality. We know it's a game, but now it's not a do or die affair. Okay? And it's not opportunity for you to just start working for that person down for. We are here to encourage everyone. If you win, you win. If you don't win, no problem. Because as in the game, you either win or you learn. You grab.
Of course.
Like in my, I didn't win. I've learned. Okay, I've learned a whole lot of lessons, which is I'm really using to like reposition myself right now. Um, yeah, but then I've learned that hunger is the greatest enemy. Learn to control it. You grab. As I am right now, I think I'm a better person, and I ultimately brand for that opportunity, the platform, because I've really learned a lot, and I'm trying to like instill that in the way I relate with other people. Because I've realized that in the outside world, you have a standard. Okay, everyone have a standard. Personally, I have a standard. Okay, there are people I don't really go close to because of the fact that I like sincerity. I hate injustice, and I really don't like people who are double faced. Okay, just be straightforward. Now, in the jungle, now you're mixed up with all kind of characters, different kind of people. Okay, there are those that are there to irritate you. There are those that are just there to make the game fun. So I'm supposed to lose. If you're in the jungle, you leave your standard at home and then try to relate with everyone. And the one basic thing you should do is that no matter what happens, try to ignore. Don't respond. Go your way to the top. Okay. Someone once said, on your way to the top, if you stand and throw stone at every dog that back at you, get to your destination. Okay. Why you ignore all kind of successes, all kind of I don't know, just ignore, just pretend to be a fool. Give whoever is trying to get on your nerve that sense of victory. That's going to help you get to the top. But I actually forgot that part. So at the point, I think I lost focus. I felt like I was in the outside world where standard play out. But there was no standard. You're in the jungle, you do it. But I'm not that kind of person. I really don't go with the flow. You grab. So I
Okay,
think
so
when you ask me
talking
the next
about not
question, I
going
will
with the
address the
flow,
issue with
yeah, talking about not going with the flow, let's now get to the crux of the matter. What exactly happened between you and Esitima? Like, just tell us exactly what played out that led to the altercation.
and I don't know if you can hear me clearly from here because you're breaking. I can barely hear you.
Okay, I said, tell us
Can you
exactly
repeat the
what
question again?
happened. Yeah, tell us exactly what happened
Okay.
between you and Esitima.
Okay, I'm gonna be very sincere. I'm gonna be very sincere. When I
Yes, please.
watched the video of the last when I came out of the jungle and I watched the last episode and I saw what was shown, I cried. I cried because I just couldn't believe it. But then it's a show. The show is meant to entertain. Okay, so probably the organizer probably they might have something important, or I don't know, maybe they have an idea they want to portray to the audience. I wouldn't know, but I just felt like, wow, is this what is really going on? The truth of the matter, this is what actually happened on that day. And up to now, I'm still asking myself, why did I even go to that side of the tent? Esitima, actually, we are like four Aquarium guys in the jungle. Myself, Iniabasi, Odudu, and Esitima. We are all from Aquarium. And then, for some reason, I'm a bit closer to Odudu because Odudu shows us Zio. He's very ambitious and he has my kind of mindset. We relate more. But in Niabasi too, he's a cool guy, but we're not that close. And Esitima, everybody in the jungle knows that Esitima is the most annoying character. And she's been getting on people's neck right in the jungle while we were at school, at the hotel, and even in the jungle. I'm sure some things were not shown to the public anyways. I don't know what's going on. Maybe subsequently people will get to realize what's really going on. But I'm not here to castigate anybody. Everybody has their own shortcoming. Even me, I'm not an exception. Okay, I have my own shortcoming too. And I'm self-critical. Like I criticize myself a lot. When I do something, I sit back and I ask myself, why do you do this? Are you sure this is right? Now, this is what happened on that day. That day, I think before then, there was an operation between Neme and Tobe. I don't know if you watched that part over foot or something. That was the
Yes,
period,
we
that
can.
particular incident, that was the period my incident with Esitima took place at that same time. Now, I went to their tent, side of their tent, to talk to Gerard. She is in Gerard's land. So, and Gerard, for some reason, understands Okwaibom, Ethical, and Bibio. And for more. Now, so because of that language affiliation, once in a while we kind of, okay, let's talk, try to like discuss some certain things, move. Go while in the jungle, I was actually playing the game. I had a strategy. I was playing the game of the underdogs. The only person who people who actually understand the fact that I was doing something special were either the audience or the organizers. My fellow contestants didn't know that I have a lot of things often. So I was kind of giving them this impression that I'm not good. I showed them my weakness while I was hiding my own strength. I was playing the game of the underdogs with them. That was the game I was playing. So because of that, I tried to sorry that I tried to know everybody's strength as I am right now, I can tell you who is the biggest threat in the jungle. I can tell you just pretending. So I knew and their weaknesses, and I know the kind of game I was playing. So once in a while, I go to talk to some of the contestants to get to know them more, to know what they are kind of game they are playing. It was my own strategy. So I went to Gerard tent. I was gisting with Gerard, and Esitima was with Gerard. Then when I was done, in the jungle, they gave us, we have, everybody has sandals, but different sizes of sandals though. Some 32, 34 and all that. Now, when I came, now I couldn't remember if I dropped my sandals before I climbed their, I don't know, their this space, or if my sandal was by their bed or something. I couldn't remember. So when I finished talking to Gerard, I just put my leg on the sandals. Are you getting me? Then this time I was like, Mikhail, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, it's yours? Then I quietly removed my leg. Please bear me witness. I quietly removed my leg, wore another sandal, and walked away. Because I know the kind of person he is. I was trying to avoid any kind of altercation. I don't want to get involved in any kind of altercation. So I just walked away.
Mikel, we've lost you. We've lost you, Mikel. One second, guys. I'm really sorry about this whole network issue. His network is not that great. So he's trying to switch from different devices or different networks to see if he can join us. So please, I'm sorry about this inconvenience. Okay, Mikel, wow, that was a tough one.
Yeah,
But we're
I'm
glad
really sorry
you're
about
back.
that. But can you hear me now? Yeah. Mm. Can you hear me now?
This is actually better than before. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay,
This is
okay.
better than before.
Better
So
now.
let's do it this way. Let's do it this way because we've lost you for a bit. We just want you to briefly tell us exactly how you guys started the whole thing before it got to the level of altercations, okay? So just briefly,
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah. And yeah,
um
yeah, definitely. We can everyone hear me now? Can everyone hear me clearly now? All right, all right.
yes,
So as I was
yes.
saying, so I left the sandals for her, then wore another sandals, then walked away because I know the kind of person she is. I wasn't ready to be involved in any kind of altercation with her. Then at that moment, Tube and Neme were involved in another altercation over food. Yeah, I'm sure you can see it on the camera and everything. Then 2 minutes later,
Yes.
after I left their part of his tent, then I hit my name again. I was hearing Mikhail, Mikhail, Mikhail. Hello, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. So I was hearing Mikhail,
Yes,
Mikhail,
yes.
Mikhail, Mikhail. So yeah, Mikhail, she was screaming. I understand that's the way she talks. Actually, everybody knows that she doesn't really know how to talk to people. So that's our own shortcoming. I have my own shortcoming too. Okay. No, she was screaming. I was like, I didn't answer. I just look at her and like, I gave her a sign like, what happened? Because if you answer at that point in time, she's going to return it back to you. So I just gave her a sign like, what is wrong? She like, guy, I'm calling you. I don't want to answer you. My friend, get out. That was the first thing she said. Then I quietly walk up to her. Quietly, I'm like, were you really talking to me? She now say, who are you? Shut up, fuck you. My friend, get out, you're a fool. To be sincere, at that point in time, I walked away. Now, what later happened was that other guys in the jungle now came to me. Even Damula was there. They came to me like, what did she say? You're getting angry now and I leave. In the process, when you want to explain things to people, as you're explaining to them, you may end up saying some things that are not really important, but you're saying them out of anger without even knowing. Okay? But I know at that point in time, I said to them, like, this girl talks anyhow. She doesn't know me. Oh. You grab. Not like I walk up to her and say, you don't know me, I'm going to kill. I can't do that. I'm not stupid. On national television, everybody's playing their own game. So I was explaining to the guy, this is what this guy talks anyhow. Like, he doesn't know. I just walked away. Now, the part on the camera that they show everybody where I was wearing sandals, that was the second time I went back because she was still ranting all this while. She was still ranting at the part. If you notice where she was eating, Gerard was right beside her. And it was Gerard I went to meet. That was the second time I went to that place again. because I'm like, this one that is even causing the problem. Let me carry this my own and go and compare with our own to be sure if this one is not even our own. If you notice, you was, that was my leg. The show. I was trying to like test it. Is this my size or something? Then at that point in time, she was still ranting. I don't know if you could hear her. She was saying things, shouting. Then I just quietly told her, "How can you talk? Can you say all these things to me outside?" I was very low. I said, "Can you say this to me outside?" Okay, don't worry, we're going to meet outside. That's what I said. I know it could mean it could appear like it's a threatening word, but I didn't really mean it like I don't like it. This way you're talking to people here, you can't do this outside. Because outside everybody has a standard. I know the kind of people I talk to. So I wouldn't even bring myself to that level. So I was just trying to make her understand that you need to calm down in a different way. But I was angry too. Because I myself, I told you I'm self-critical. So I have anger issue too. So I always try to like when people like try to like get on my nerve, I rather walk away or just keep calm. Because if I want to exchange words with you, I can't do that. So I told her the only thing I know I said that was bad. I said, "You're talking to me this. Can you really talk to me like this outside?" "Okay, we'll see outside." That is the only thing I said. I never say I will kill you or I will kill you again. If I see God, oh my God. When I watched this thing, I was crying like I couldn't believe. And this were testimony from people who were obviously in another clan who actually hated me. I know these guys. I know these guys. Even the Damilola that was saying all kind of rubbish. You know, the first day in the jungle, my first altercation was with Damilola. I know that it does not really go well with me. Even me, I don't really flow with him because I know the kind of person he has this autocratic tendency. He grab. So when I was seeing that on the, I was like, oh my God. And then another thing I was not happy was that when they call everyone to come explain what happened in my interview, I explained everything that went down and I apologized. I told them that I am sorry, that they should forgive both me and Esitima. I was speaking on behalf of both of them. But surprisingly, when I watched the video, I did not see that part. The only part I saw was me saying, well, when I said, if you give a girl, okay, can give a girl 2 reasons why she's wrong, she will give you 100 reasons why she's right. You can't argue. That was the only part I saw. I felt bad. I mean, you can't slap a child and tell him or her not to cry. It was painful. I felt like my image has been tarnished. I'm not like that. People that know me know that I'm a very good person.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. So Gerald was also interviewed and he also specifically said you were saying things like that to a Sitima. And from your explanation, Gerald was actually there.
Very well. Now, very well. Now, this one thing you need to understand.
Was in Gerald's camp. Go on, I'm hearing you.
Okay, this one thing everybody need to understand. This thing is a game. Okay, it's a game, and as long as it's a game, people have way of playing their own game. Everyone will always look for a way to take out their greatest trait in the jungle. So the moment they notice that you made mistake or there's any shortcoming, they'll capitalize on that to make sure you're out of the jungle. Okay, fine. It was there. When I listened to Gerard's interview, when I watched it, to be sincere, I felt so bad. I couldn't believe he did that. Like I saw the way Gerard was so confident. Gerard said, "I'm going to kill you." Yes, even after the show, I was shoot. Oh my God, what the hell? I can't say that on national television. No. I know I did say something out of anger. Even after my eviction, when he asked me, this is the went through video that you did this video, I was trying to tell them, go to show you none of those things. I didn't mean any of the things that came out of my mouth. I couldn't even remember what went down. I told them I can't remember threatening this girl, but I know I had a conversation with some guys. I had a conversation and I said some stuff like, this girl talks, she doesn't know me. I know I said that. I know I said, you're talking to me like, can you really talk to me like this outside? Okay, we'll see. I know I said that, but I never said I'm going to kill you. I would do. I can't remember doing that. Okay, even if I something like that went down. Okay, let me shock you. Let me shock you. In the jungle, Yenga and Chidima had a fight. I don't know if you watched that part. I was the one that separated them. Okay, I was the one that separated them. Tosin and Osas had a fight. Who separated them? Myself. Tobe and Tosin were involved in an altercation while at school. Who separated them? Myself. Osas again and Jennifer were involved in another altercation. Who was the mediator? Myself. Now it got to my turn. Everybody say crucify him, kill him for no just reason. I think you're getting me. What I'm trying to let people understand is that yes, fine. I'm not trying to say it. Okay, I don't have any shortcoming, or I was completely right, or whatever. Go easy game. People will try to get on your nerves. The best thing I should have done at that point in time, I should have just ignored and walked away. I shouldn't have responded. If you watch that video very well, you will not hear any of my voice. I'm not sure. I think the only thing I heard was something like that. I don't know if I said something to show you how calculative I was. Can you hear me? To show you, that to show you that I was not even involved in all those verbal argument and all that. She was just the one ranting. I understand. Everybody has their shortcoming. She has her own shortcoming. Now, at the interview, this thing went down. And then when I came online, someone said almost all the contestants tested. Oh my God. We had 18, was it 17 contestants in the camp. Are you aware that some person actually supported me during the interview? Some person said they didn't hear something like that. And you did not get to see that.
And that brings me to the next question, Mikhail. That brings me to the next question, right? Now, 4 people said you said you were going to kill Esitima. They said. Now, the question I'm asking you is, those other 3 people aside Gerald, were they there? Did you have any one-on-one conversation with them, telling them that you were going to kill Esitima, or were they there when the whole thing was happening? How did they hear that from you?
Okay, going to that, I think I can't remember if Damilola was there, but I know after Esitima raised her voice and called me, guy, I'm calling you, my friend, get out. The first person that walked up to me was Damola. Walk up to me, Damola. I just feel like, and I remember what Damola said. Man, you know how Esitima talk now. Let it go. What did she say that is bad? Now, at that point in time, some person came around. I don't know if Odudu was there. I don't even know if person was. But I know at that point in time, I said something bad out of anger that I didn't mean. I didn't really mean it. It's something like, this girl talks anyhow. She doesn't know me. I know I said something. It was very bad. But then I was careful. I did not want to be involved in any kind of altercation or argument, because I know definitely if you can't argue with the girl, and it's even childish for you to argue with the girl as a man. So it wasn't even important. So I tried to avoid that part because she's going to win you, definitely. I tried to avoid that part. Then subsequently later, Ishmael calmed me down. I remember then why I was angry. A lot of person, Chidima came to me, calm down. You know, we all know Esitima. I'm like, fine, we all know this is it. Let's just let it go. Okay, but what exactly? I don't know, because I listened to their own this thing, what they said, that I threatened the girl. But Gerald was really, really surprising. Damola, I don't know. But for Damilola, oh my God, the way he said it, like, okay, even if, okay, let me put myself in their shoe. Fine, it's a game. A lot of person in the jungle make a whole lot of mistakes. There are people that have covered up, that when I go for an interview, I just cover up because I know this is a game. Try to be your brother's keeper, so they don't get involved in any problem with the production team. I cover them up. And then when I come back, I call them, sit them down, say, man, stop this thing. No, make peace. Let love live. Quarrel and fight is not going to take off anyway, and we will resolve it. I was doing that personally. Okay, if at all something like that happened, I was expecting my fellow contestant, based on what I have done previously, to come to me, hey, Mikel, you know, what you said was bad, but I know you said it out of anger. Let's try and settle this thing amicably. Grab. And let me shock you. Do you know, after that incident, I still went to Esitima, call her, so we can settle this thing amicably. Like, I call her, sat down, and said, look, you're from the same state with me. You're like a sister to me. I didn't even learn. Esitima raised her voice. You want to threaten me again? Get out. Walked away. Walked out of me. To be sincere, she walked out. I just kept quiet. Then I didn't know something was going to happen. And again, I noticed that my highlight of the day was not shown to the audience. My highlight of the day, there was a riddle or a puzzle that was given to be solved. I remember that particular day, and nobody could figure it out. I personally figured it out. And I think that was the day I actually exposed myself to them, that this guy is good. Then I figured it out. And I felt like, okay, this was an ally that would portray me in the good light to the audience. But I didn't see it. And that day, Damilola was the one arguing with me, I'm not right, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, I was right. And then I'm going to read the question out again. This was what the riddle was all about. The riddle says, give me food, I'll live. Give me water, I'll die. That was the first two lines. Then the second line says, I love my shield, but low is it. Give it legs and makes it grow. Now the first two lines was talking about it's fire. Fire introduced itself. Give me food, I'll live. Give me water, I'll die. That's fire. Introducing itself. Now fire is not talking to us. Say, I love my shield, but low is it. The key word here is shield. You see, my shield is too low for me. Give it legs and makes it grow. Give my shield legs and makes it grow. I mean, he was talking about the kitchen where we cook. That is too low. Just increase the height of the kitchen to avoid fire or that. I figured that out. And I was surprised when that was not played. And everything I saw in the video was really, really demoralizing. I saw people sending me messages telling me I'm a cultist. To be sincere, I am not that kind of person. If you're closer to me, I'm a very straightforward person. And I hate fraud. I'm not even a gangster in real life. To be sincere, there's someone, another person came to me and was telling me, this is going to be, I don't know what the person said. He said, you're a fool. You went to threaten someone national. See, you will never make money. God punish your father and your mother. God, I was looking at it like, for real? Like, I felt so bad. Abuses upon abuses. At the end of the day, I feel like, fine, if I did something wrong, if I said something wrong, I'm a human being. Okay? Everybody make mistakes. Nobody is an ally. Everyone has their own shortcoming. Fine, I am sorry, forgive me. But going to that extent, that was too extreme. That was too extreme. These things are in the public domain. They will tell you a lot about you tomorrow. And I'm not like that in real life. Let me shock you. No.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me shock you. Let me shock you. Right now, I want Esitima to win this competition. Do you know why? I want to prove to people what it means to actually forgive and still wish the person good, even when the person has not asked for forgiveness. I want to prove to her what it means. I want her to win this competition. And because she's from my state too, she's like a sister to me. I have nothing in mind against Esitima. Someone say, police, you arrest me. This, I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. I have two questions actually. So the first one is, there are cameras all over the place in that camp, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When you people are doing your daily activities, are the cameras visible? Do you see the cameras, flicking and turning at intervals to catch your action?
Of course. The cameras are there.
Okay, so on that very day when this whole situation happened, did you notice if the cameras were capturing everything that was happening?
Okay, first of all, let me say something. I'm actually very grateful to the Gulder brand and the show for giving me the platform. I'm very grateful to them. Without them, I wouldn't have gone this far. So I'm not going to be trying to claim right or whatever. Like I said earlier, it is a show. It's a game. The aim is to entertain the audience. Okay, maybe they have their own reason. Why? Because I myself was asking myself that question. I got so angry that I had to put the call through. I was really, really angry, and they were calming me down. Okay, maybe they have their own reason, the production team, why that was not, I don't know, or if they couldn't, I really know, but I'm not going to blame them entirely, because I asked myself, this thing were there, if you want to show this to the public, why don't you show them where it started? Where this person, okay, why don't you just make it look like, okay, this thing was not entirely his fault, this is what really happened. Because from what everybody's watching, just few testimony from fellow contestants and this person ranting, me saying nothing. And let me tell you again, at the place of a talking drum, I've been waiting to correct this impression. At the place of a talking drum, please. Okay, Toko Mankiwa is doing a very wonderful job, no doubt. But to be sincere, on that day, I didn't really hear, she was barely audible. Maybe you could hear her because she's using mic, but there I go. So when she was talking to me, I thought she asked, "What happened between you and Esitima?" When I watched the video, I understand that she was asking me, "Why did you threaten Esitima?" I would have easily responded to that. I would have defended myself and said, "No, I did not." But I thought she asked, "What happened between you and Estima?" And I was thinking, and the reason why I was looking at it, I was surprised because I thought this thing has been resolved. And I was just weak, like this problem again. People have been having issue. This thing should not be brought here again. Let's just let it go and forget about it and continue our game. When this thing happened to me, I went there and I remember telling them why they were interviewing me. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Let me ask you this other question. All right. Let me ask you this other question. You
Yeah.
said Esitima, she stepped on people's toes sometimes in the camp. Has there been any serious altercation that she has had with anybody else that you noticed that they did not show us, the viewers?
Like I said earlier, I'm not gonna like talk down on the brand. The brand is doing a wonderful job. So whatever is going on with them, whatever they're doing, I believe they have their own reason. Like I said, the aim of the game is to entertain. So whatever they're doing, probably they're doing it. I don't know. Maybe they have their reason. So I wouldn't know. So I'm not going to talk down on the brand. You know what they are doing. So I'm not part of the production team. So I don't know why they did what they did, but it's up to them. But I know at the end of the day, whatever happened, one day I'm going to be vindicated, and everybody will know that okay, fine. Even if something like this happened, this guy didn't really mean this, or he didn't really say it that way. I mean, when I listened to the testimony, I was crying like someone was saying, I said, "I will kill you." Even oh my God, how will I do that on national television? Why? And then look at the explanation she was giving. That I just came, carried her own sandals, and she was like, "Yeah, I bring my sandals." The next thing I like, "I will kill you." It doesn't add up. Like someone you're saying, "Guy, I bring my sandals," and I'm like, "I will kill you." Does it add up at all? Not at all.
It
It was
doesn't.
obvious there was something there.
You know what, Mikhail? You know what, Mikhail?
Yeah.
This is what I am going to say to you. All right. Um, it has happened. It has happened.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't think the organizers will respond at this point because the show is still going on. What we will just do is, I'm glad that we're having this conversation because the essence of this conversation is for people to hear your own side of the story. As I said at the beginning, I personally did not hear you say anything. In fact, from the clips that we saw on the show, it was a Titima that was going on, saying things. And then at the place of the talking drum, she sounded like, "Oh, I just told him, oh, come, come." So at that point, that was when I felt like, okay, there was something wrong, something fishy going on. So I'm glad that you expressed yourself. You've let people know that this is what I said, this is what I did not say. What we are just hoping for is if the organizers have the footage of the altercation from beginning to the end, they would also, reveal it also to the public because I don't know why they did not play what you said. Remember, for other altercations that happened at the camp, they were able to show us, at least to some extent, what the parties involved had said. But when it came to
Yeah, I
the
think
one, we did not really hear anything you said. You said rather, we only heard what she said. But the good thing is, you have said your own part here, and that is what is important at the moment. Let people understand that you probably did not say that. Okay. Another thing is, people are going to troll you, but as long as you know that you did not say whatever or you're not guilty, I will say that you should ignore. All right.
all right. All right.
Just
Okay, I
know
want to say
that
something.
people trolling or yeah. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I want to say something to the fans out there because when I came out,
Go ahead.
okay, can you hear me? Okay, I want to say something to my fans out there. But when I came out, I realized I was really building some big fan base. Like a whole lot of person were really rooting for me, and I believe I don't know how they feel right now. I feel sorry for them, and I feel sad. I've really disappointed them. I want to tell them I'm truly sorry for whatever went down there. That was not me. That was not the real me. In the real life me, I grew up, and I've been through like a bit of a rough part. Like I lost my parent. So I'm the only surviving person in that family. So I've been doing virtually everything for myself. And Ultimate Search was like a platform for me to showcase who I am. More like I love acting. I am again the same time I love singing. I don't know if you play some part of my, I don't know, where I was freestyling in the jungle. I don't know if you play that part. I did a lot of freestyling in the jungle and all that. So I want to tell the fans that I'm sorry I let them down, and that this is not the end of the war. The
Mm.
life continues. They should keep praying for me because I'm still asking myself why this thing happened. I keep asking myself this question every day, and I'm asking myself why me and why always me? Because every time in life, whenever I get to the place when I get to a particular point of finishing, there's always one problem coming up to draw me back, and this just happened again. It's really heartbreaking. It's demoralizing. It's depressing at the same time, and I've been having a very hard time enduring it. Talking to you right now, I'm not being myself. I mean, for 2 days now, I've not even really had anything. I've not been able to even eat because I felt like, man, I don't know what is going on anymore. Because this was my game to win. I had the whole thing laid out. My game plan was working out. The underdog game I was playing, I make them underrate me. The only people that knew that I was playing game was the organizer and probably the audience. But to my fellow contestant, I was not a threat. Maybe much later they found out I was a big threat. That was when the issue. The moment they found out, after I solved the riddle, that was when the issue happened. So I'm really sorry to the fan, and I'm so sorry. Without them, I'm nothing. If you want to keep supporting, no problem. Keep rooting. But if you're disappointed, I'm really sorry. And I promise you, I will never, ever let you down after this. I'm going to concentrate on my other opportunity, my acting. I want to like use this platform to launch my career in the entertainment industry, probably Nollywood or Hollywood, whichever way. But I know I will not let you down. That is a promise. I won't let you down. I will make you proud again. All the same, I'm truly sorry for what happened. Please forgive me. Thank you very much.
I'm really glad you are coming from this angle. I'm glad you are apologizing. You know, I mean, that's the right step to take. For some people, especially our social media community, whether you are guilty of something or not, as long as you are out there for a negative reason, they just want to see that remorse. I'm glad you're apologizing. All right. However, as I said before, I have seen the trolls, people's comments to you, and I understand how you are taking it. I might not know how you feel, but I understand that it's crazy. And one thing I want to say to you is just ignore. All right. The ultimate thing is Gulder, they've given you a platform, whether you went to the end of the show, whether you won or not. You've been given a platform. Right now, what you should do is to channel all your energy into making the most out of this platform that you've been given, this opportunity. All the things you mentioned you want to do, they are valid. You can still go ahead and do it. All right. Do not
Yeah.
allow the bullying, the negative comments, the negativity to overshadow you. And one very important thing is don't respond to those comments. Ignore. All right? Ignore.
Mm.
Don't respond to those comments. Because the thing about engaging comments like that is you open more room for more negativity to come in. But when you ignore and you overlook and you walk away, then there's no way that can actually affect you. So you can do whatever you want to do with your social media pages, but do not engage negativity. There are people that will still come and encourage you, engage those ones, but the negative, don't engage those ones. All right.
All
So,
right.
quick
And
question now. What
okay.
what do you want to be doing from now? What do you think people should be expecting to be doing now? Do you want to put yourself out there, or do you want to go back to your former life of just lying? What do you want to do?
Actually, whether I like it or not, I'm a different person now. Um, the God has given me a platform, and something happened this morning, though, that I was surprised. So I need to like my plan was to get a whole lot of endorsement from some company, but with this thing that just happened, I was really worried because I know I can't do anything without the fans, and I don't know I'm going to get them back. How I'm going to get them back. That's why I'm apologizing to them. But now I'm not actually in the right frame of mind because I'm still hurting. Like I'm still hurting with what happened about, and all the negative comments on social media. They're all affecting me. I'm feeling so down. Maybe when I've gotten myself back, fine. I'll see what I can do. But definitely, I know I'm going into acting. Definitely, I'm going into acting. I've seen some movies and directors have started contacting me though. Um, I don't know. And then from there, I'll continue with my modeling too. That's not a bad idea too. And again, one final thing, please. I want to equally tell my fans one thing. That I learned the lesson when I left that place, and I feel I should tell them too, so they can equally try to work based on that. You know, in life, when you're going forward, when you want to achieve something, a whole lot of things is going to happen to you. People are going to ridicule you. People are going to attack you. People are going to try to get you angry. Nobody loves to be insulted. Fine, we know that. But just because you know where you're going and what you want to achieve, please ignore those things. Because any moment of if you lost a concentration for 1 second, you could be kicked out. You can lose that particular thing. Just imagine how I lost Gulder Ultimate Search. I mean, it was my game to win. I had it in mind. I was not like I was overconfident, but I have it that I was going to go far. I knew, but
Yeah.
see how everything came crashing just because I responded to an insult that I'm supposed to avoid. Another thing again that we should all know that anger is our greatest enemy. Anger is our greatest enemy. Let us all learn to control it. And then finally, I want the fans and everybody to forgive Esitima, if at all she did something. You should forgive her. Nobody should troll her, please. That this is a game. And the aim of the game is to entertain the audience. And like I said earlier, I want her to win the game. I want her to win just to prove to the world what it means to actually forgive when the person does not even ask for forgiveness. I'm taking full responsibility for what happened, no matter what, and I will still apologize again. That if you feel, you're not really, if you feel I did something bad, please, I'm truly sorry. Enough of a troll for now. And I'll keep saying, and never, and I repeat, and never stand and say, Sitima, I will kill you and scream. I must have said something that might relate to that, but I never use that word. But I know I said something like, okay, you're talking to me like this, we'll see outside. Yeah, I say something like that. I know I try to explain to guys that, okay, this guy talking anyhow, she doesn't know me. I know I said, but I never said, I'm going to. See, emotion fly around in the jungle. People say things out of anger, you don't mean them. It's a game. Emotion fly. People say things. The whole lot of fight that I've not even watched that happened that I've not seen. The whole lot of argument that I've not seen. I don't know why mine was really, my only anger was I didn't see where the whole thing started. I didn't see where the show where I was explaining what really happened. I didn't see where I was apologizing on behalf of Istima and myself. I didn't see all those parts. But fine. You see, everything happened for a reason. I'm still waiting to know why this one happened. All the same, I'm very grateful to all the fans. Thank you for all your support. And please keep supporting. I'm there. I will never let you down. I promise you. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And you too, I'm so glad you brought me on this platform too, because I was waiting for. So I'm really grateful, Laura. Thank you so much. God bless you. And please, I'm not a bad person. Let the whole world know that I'm not. I can't even harm a fly. That's the truth of the matter. Those that know me know that I can't harm a fly. I am not like that. Please. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Mikhail, I'm sure that people watching this live stream right now and people that will definitely see it after now, they have heard you. And I just feel like anybody that is not biased or petty will learn to listen to your side just as they have listened to ACT own side of the story and try to balance their judgment. You know, as I said before, nobody was there in the jungle when this whole thing happened. So it's only right that we hear from both parties. Okay. And don't beat yourself too much over it. You've lost an opportunity on the show, Good Ultimate Search, but that doesn't mean that you've lost your opportunity in life. There's more things to come. All right. So don't beat yourself too much about it. It's okay for you to feel the way you're feeling right now because that, I mean, it's natural. You're human. All right. But lie low for now. On social media, as I said, Don't engage trolls. Don't engage negativity. Just try to recoup your sanity. Get back your energy. All right. Do what's best for you now. The most important thing is for you to protect your sanity. Okay. I have seen those hateful comments, and I don't think you want to engage them. Don't engage them. All right. You do what's
Hmm.
best for you at the moment. Then when you are ready to come out and pursue your dreams, or I mean, or your career in acting, then by all means go ahead. We are here to support you. All right. And another thing,
Yeah.
people are asking in the comment section for your social media handles. Please go ahead and share. All right.
My social media, okay. My Instagram is st Mikel official underscore. S like X as in Samuel, T as in Timothy. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, everybody can hear you. Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
St St Mikel official underscores. S as in Samuel, T as in Timothy, then Mikhail, Mikel, Mikhail, then official underscore. That's my Instagram handle. My Facebook is Mikhail space MF space Essen. The MF there stands for Mfon. So Mikhail MF Essen. That's my Facebook handle. I'm not on Twitter for now. Whenever I come on Twitter, I'll let everyone know. But for now,
All
these are
right.
the two handles I'm using. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mikhail. You enjoy the rest of your day. And listen, Mikhail, another thing that could help, all right? You need to get close to family, friends, people that give you good vibes. Hang around them more, all right? If you're feeling down, open up,
Yeah.
talk to people. Don't bottle how you feel inside, all right? If you have very good
Yeah.
friends that are very good listeners, that are very good encouragers as well, talk to them, open up to them, share your thoughts with them, and just live life. All right. This life is one. Just live life. All right.
Yeah, thank you very much. I love the fact that it just cracked me up. I can't remember the last time I laughed since I came out of the jungle, but today it just makes me laugh. It's all cool. Yeah, definitely. I'm a fun-loving person. Like I hate boredom. My friends know that. Okay, they used to call me the cruise master. So definitely, I'll get back to that life again. I'm going to relate to my guys all over. Some of them are coming around. I've been receiving calls and messages from them, encouragement and everything. One person particularly told me, man, you are a winner regardless. You're a champion. The one of them came this morning, I was telling me, champion, number one, number one, So I was really, really, they are really trying. These are my guys, my friend. And again, please, I want to
And
correct
let
an
me tell you
impression.
something.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to correct an impression
Go
that that's
ahead.
cool. Okay, someone said, I read the comment, I don't know, and then someone said, it looked like Mikel is this kind of person that look down on women. Please, I am not like that. I love women. Women are my best friend. My best friend right there are all women. The reason why I'm still standing is because of women. And my mom used to make me to understand that our great grandfather worshipped women. Why they worship women was because of that ability to give birth. That ability to give birth to life, make them a god. So I worship, I do not look down on women, please. The only thing I know in the real life is that I do not tolerate stupidity and mediocrity. Everybody has a standard. That's me. But I love women, please. I don't look down on women. I respect women a lot. I needed to correct that impression. Let everybody understand that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mikhail. You know one thing I like about you? I like the fact
Yeah.
that you are a self-learner. You make mistakes, you realize your mistakes, you correct them immediately with remorse. For me,
Yeah.
I respect people who are like that. I respect people who recognize when you overstep their boundaries, they withdraw themselves back and they apologize for it. The fact that you are apologizing, it shows that you're very, very open to learning more. And what that does to people like you is you grow more and it takes you far. It takes you places that even you would not expect. And I am really hoping that doors will open for you. I was about to tell you something. That one thing you did not know is that on this channel, you were actually a force that we were looking forward to seeing how far you get on the show. People actually,
I
I'm not joking. Most people who watch my reviews, they would attest to that fact because one thing that made you stand out on this channel was The very first night you people cooked yam and you refused to eat. And when you were interviewed, you said you wanted to test yourself to see if you will be able to survive in the jungle without food on a day that there would be no provision for food. And that caught my
Yeah.
interest. And I said it on my video, like, who is this person? Hey, you're already thinking strategies. Very interesting. And I said clearly that day, well, let's keep our eyes on this person and see what this person is all about. And we've watched you on the show, how you evolved. You're very opinionated. You have a mind of your own. We know that for TV shows, reality TV shows, most people go into the house and they become people pleasers. But we've seen how you went in there, and as you said that you're very straightforward, you were not lying. I actually watched you on the show that from those few clips that we've seen, you're very straightforward. You say your mind, you say it the way it is. So it's all cool. I mean, I'm glad that you're smiling right now. And as I said, don't worry, things will fall into place at the same time. All right. So let me let you
Yeah.
go so that I can interact with my viewers for a bit. Thank you so much for accepting my
Thank you very
invitation.
much.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
continue.
It's a pleasure and thanks.
All right. So
God
enjoy
bless
the
you.
rest of
Thank
your
you.
day. All right. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Okay, guys. Woof. This is the first time I'm actually having a conversation with someone, and I can't really say anything, I'm just listening. I'm just watching. I'm just listening. And I think that's a good thing, because sometimes it's not every time that you have something to say because you don't really know it all. But one thing I'm really happy about is that we have heard from Mikhail's own narrative. And as I said before, I've always been that person that I like to hear from both sides, so that you don't go and start talking, 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 and at the end of the day, you shoot yourself in the leg. So, and I told him before we had this conversation that whatever he comes here to say, he should prepare his mind that if at all the organizers of the show are going to release the clip or the footage of what actually happened, he should open his mind and be ready that whatever he says here corroborates with whatever is going to be shown on that video. So he spoke with so much confidence and with so much emphasis, and I am hoping that if at all the footage is released, then we are getting a balanced story. All right. And I love the fact that he wished his fellow contestant, Esitima, all the best. I'm happy about that. I mean, it's not easy for him to open his mouth to say that. Looking at the fact again that it is because of this person that he was actually evicted, not because of this person per se, but because of the things he said. So let me see. I'm just going to take on one or two persons that would like to come on this platform and, you know, speak. If you want to speak, I'm just going to drop the link in the comment section. So just go ahead and click on it and join this virtual conversation. I know that some of you are at work already. So I really want to appreciate all of you for taking out your lunch break to join this conversation. I really, really appreciate. So guys, please just go ahead and click on it, click on the link, and let's talk. Wow, a lot of comments, a lot of comments. So at time, my Edem is saying, what made you threaten someone to deal with her both inside and outside the jungle? That's because it is who you are. Anyways, there's no need to keep going back to those comments anymore. Um, okay. I was actually hoping that somebody would join this conversation right now, but if there's nobody, then I think this is the part where I'm going to have to end this conversation. Once again, thank you all so much for joining today's live stream. I know it's impromptu. Usually, we have our YouTube live streams every Saturday, 3 p.m. WAT. Today's live stream was very, very impromptu because we needed to clear the air with Mikel. We needed to hear Mikel's narrative. So, thank you all so much for joining this conversation. I'm dropping another video tomorrow. A very, very interesting video, actually. Interesting video. So watch out, stay tuned to my channel, and don't forget to like this particular video. Give this live stream a thumbs up if you enjoyed it so far. And everybody, please have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you for joining. Have an amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. Have an amazing day. Bye.